So we've got a beautiful vegetarian dish coming to you today. So I had my friend come over for a dinner last night and I totally forgot that she's a vegetarian. So anyway, it was really good because it meant that I had to create a dish with pretty much what I had. So I went out to try and get cauliflower and I wanted to do like a sort of aloo gobi. And the aloo gobi, if you didn't know, is a potato and cauliflower type of curry. And cauliflowers are like $8 each at the moment. So I thought, no way, I'm gonna make it with broccoli. So I ended up making this broccoli and potato and onion curry with spices, tomato and cream. And it's finished with a bit of cashew nuts as well. So anyway, that's what we've got today. We've got a spiced broccoli and potato curry. So onions, not thin slices, like quite thick slices. Okay, so that's the onions. Now with the broccoli, I've just trimmed off the end. What we're going to do is just cut it in half, cut it into quarters. And then we're just going to cut into large pieces, like so. So anyway, I'm going to blanch my onions and my broccoli in boiling salted water, and it's literally going to cook for like 1 minute. Okay, so I've got my oven on at 190 and it's a fan bake, so 190, and we're going to put the broccoli and the onions in there to roast with the potatoes until tender. Should take about 30 minutes. So once you've blanched the broccoli and the onions for 1 minute, you're going to pop it onto a tray with sliced potatoes. So my sliced potatoes are about 1 centimetre in thickness. Peel, cut, wash, drain. I've just got them on some greaseproof paper. I'm going to add the broccoli over the top with the onions, and then we're going to mix the spices through. Okay, so to the broccoli and the potatoes and the onions, we're just going to add 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of turmeric, and I'm not going to mix these spices through. 1 teaspoon of fennel, but I'm not going to crush the fennel. 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds, and 1 teaspoon of curry powder of your choice. Now this is like a toasted, I'm put 2 teaspoons of curry powder. See, as I make it up as I go along. And then finally we're going to go there with 50 grams of butter, but I'm going to use fresh butter, fresh salted butter, and I'm just going to put 50 grams of the butter, just place in pieces over the ingredients. And we're going to roast this in a preheated oven, 190 degrees, for 30 minutes. Now once the broccoli and potato has been in the oven for half an hour, it's like caramelised and cooked. We're just going to take it out of the oven and leave it just to cool down for 10 minutes. Right, next we're going to make the sauce. So we're just going to have a marinara sauce. So this is just a tomato sauce. So I've got 150 mils of tomato sauce, and I will be doing a recipe for tomato sauce one day. So 150 mils of tomato sauce, like people call it marinara sauce, basically like a tin tomato and onion and garlic stew. Then we're going to go in there with 1 teaspoon of turmeric. I'm going to go in there with 2 teaspoons of ground almonds. Then we're going to add 50 mils of cream. I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of desiccated coconut. So to that I'm going to add some freshly milled pepper, like half a teaspoon. I'm going to add 50 mils of water. So first of all I'm going to bring all those ingredients up to a simmer, and I'm going to simmer them for 5 minutes. Okay, so once the sauce has been cooking for 5 minutes, we're just going to have a taste. Where's your tasting spoons, mate? Have a taste. Might want to get a bit more salt and a bit more pepper in now. Bit of salt, bit of pepper, and then we're going to hit it with 1 teaspoon of dried chilli. So we put 1 teaspoon of dried chilli in there. So we had our first vegetarian dish on the channel. So there's going to be more vegetarian dishes to come. Literally, I mean, I do love vegetarian dishes, but I also love fish and meat dishes. So lots more vegetarian dishes to come. Really, it was just by fluke really that I ended up doing this dish. I had a friend come over for a dinner party yesterday, and I totally forgot that she was a vegetarian. So I had to quickly whip something up. Went with the broccoli because cauliflower is quite expensive at the moment, and it worked out really nicely. So that's a different style to do a curry, which is roasting all the vegetables and then making a sauce and then combining the two. When you roast or fry anything that goes into a curry, you get a lot more flavour. So I've noticed a lot of curries that start off with a high heat, either by searing or frying, end up getting a lot more flavour on the dish. So that was the broccoli, potato and onion curry with the tamarind in there as well. So anyway, if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, Family Kitchen with Mark, press that red subscribe button, and that will just take you through to future videos where we're out there catching fish, kite fishing, or we're doing 30-minute meals for the family and friends. I'll see you in the next video.